The year 2025 marked a turning point for the space industry, ushering in a new era of ambition and possibility that captured the world's imagination. With unprecedented investment flowing into space companies, the sector experienced a surge of energy and optimism not seen in decades. Investors saw the potential for profit in the burgeoning space economy, recognizing that space was no longer just the domain of governments and scientists, but a frontier open to private enterprise and innovation. The space sector rebounded strongly, surpassing previous investment records and setting new benchmarks for growth. Rockets launched more frequently and cheaply, and satellites became smarter and more powerful, enabling new services and applications that touched everyday life. The dream of a thriving space economy began to look like a viable business plan, with companies racing to develop new technologies and capture emerging markets. This surge in funding was the culmination of years of innovation and strategic planning, as visionaries and engineers laid the groundwork for today's breakthroughs. Technologies like reusable rockets and satellite mega-constellations became revenue-generating businesses, proving that bold ideas could become sustainable ventures. The success of early pioneers attracted new capital, eager to fund the next breakthrough, fueling a virtuous cycle of innovation and investment. As we enter 2026, the momentum from last year continues to build, with more players entering the field and established companies scaling up their ambitions. The record-breaking investment of 2025 was just the beginning, setting the stage for even greater achievements in the years ahead. Companies are planning bigger projects and pushing the boundaries of possibility, from lunar bases to asteroid mining and beyond. The question is no longer if the space economy will be significant, but how big it will become, and how quickly it will reshape our world. The foundation is laid, the money is flowing, and the stage is set for a transformative year that could redefine humanity's relationship with the cosmos. The space industry is poised for unprecedented growth and innovation, with new discoveries and opportunities on the horizon. The future of space is bright, and everyone, from entrepreneurs to everyday dreamers, wants a piece of the action. A major reason for the investment boom is renewed government interest in space, driven by the need for both national security and economic strength. As global competition intensifies, countries are racing to secure their place in the new space economy. Governments are spending billions on sovereign satellite systems, missile defense networks, and advanced communications infrastructure. These investments are seen as essential for protecting national interests and maintaining technological leadership. This steady stream of government contracts provides a reliable income source, making space companies increasingly attractive to private investors and venture capitalists looking for long-term growth. The integration of AI and machine learning into space technology is revolutionizing the industry, enabling smarter satellites, autonomous spacecraft, and more efficient mission planning. AI now processes vast amounts of satellite data, enhancing our understanding of the planet, monitoring climate change, and supporting disaster response efforts worldwide. Meanwhile, private sector growth is driving down launch costs through innovation and competition, making access to space more affordable than ever before. Cheaper launches create a positive feedback loop, opening up new business opportunities and attracting even more investment into the space sector. Space is now seen as critical infrastructure, with vast satellite constellations forming the backbone of future industries like global internet, navigation, and remote sensing. Investors are betting on the building blocks of a 21st century economy that will extend beyond Earth, from orbital manufacturing to lunar mining. The space industry is no longer just about exploration. It's about creating a new economic frontier, with jobs, innovation, and entire markets emerging in orbit and beyond. With so much potential for growth and innovation, it's no wonder that space is attracting unprecedented levels of investment from around the world. The financial figures from 2025 tell a compelling story of growth and expansion. This growth is particularly evident in the space sector, where confidence is soaring. Private investment in the space industry reached an impressive $12.4 billion, marking a 48% increase from the previous year. The final quarter alone saw a staggering $3.8 billion invested, indicating accelerating momentum and growing investor interest. Space investment outperformed many other tech sectors, showcasing strong investor confidence and a promising future. The US dominated the investment landscape, attracting a substantial $7.3 billion in private funding, which is 60% of the total. This reflects the strong and growing partnership between private companies and government agencies, driving innovation. American investment is shaping the direction of the global space sector, setting trends and leading advancements. China also made significant contributions, with $2 billion in funding, reflecting its growing ambitions in space. The state-driven push in China is creating a vibrant and competitive domestic space industry. The numbers clearly show that space is becoming a global enterprise with multiple centers of innovation and collaboration. The space sector is no longer a niche market. It's now a mainstream investment destination, attracting diverse investors. The future of space investment looks incredibly promising, with continued growth and exciting opportunities expected in the years to come.
The U.S. leads the new space race, with $7.3 billion invested in 2025. This investment funds a diverse range of companies, from rockets to specialized components.
A significant portion is directed towards launch services, driving down costs. Defense is another major driver, with the Pentagon investing heavily in space. Programs like Golden Dome channel funds to companies providing advanced technology. The government plays a crucial role, acting as a key customer and partner. This public-private partnership accelerates innovation and drives down costs. The US space sector's resilience and innovation make it a magnet for global capital. The American government creates a favorable environment for space investment. The US is setting the pace for the rest of the world in the space industry. America's leadership position is secured for the foreseeable future.
China is becoming a formidable force in the space sector.
The country's investment strategy shows its ambitious space goals.
In 2025, China's space industry attracted $2 billion in funding.
China is building a complete space ecosystem, from rockets to satellites.
The focus is on self-reliance, developing domestic launch capabilities.
Controlling its own access to space gives China a strategic advantage.
The state-led push sparks innovation and efficiency in the industry.
China aims to become a major exporter of satellite technology.
Political support ensures steady funding and robust policy backing.
China is a dynamic player in the space story for decades to come.
Europe's space investment growth is modest compared to the US.
Complex regulations and a cautious approach slow European growth.
The European Space Agency funds ambitious missions and technologies.
Europe needs a more dynamic investment ecosystem to support talent.
In contrast, Asia's investment landscape mirrors global high-growth trends. Nations like Japan, India, and South Korea are increasing space budgets.
This creates a competitive environment attracting significant investment.
Governments and entrepreneurs drive growth in the Asian space sector.
Public support and private innovation create a powerful growth engine.
Asia is a critical hub in the expanding space economy.
The industry would benefit from a clearer financial structure. A SpaceX IPO could transform the perception of the space industry. It would act as a catalyst for the entire space ecosystem. A SpaceX IPO would boost confidence and trigger investment surges. The prospect of a clear exit makes investing in startups more attractive. It would unlock new investment across the entire sector. It would make space investment accessible to a broader range of investors. A successful IPO would create a path for other space companies to follow. A SpaceX IPO would validate space tech as a mainstream asset class. SpaceX, a private space industry giant, might go public soon.
The U.S. government's stance accelerates American innovation. The political will and private sector dynamism drive the industry forward. This provides a steady revenue stream for space companies. The order solidified the partnership with the Department of Defense. It encouraged more money to flow into the space sector. The policy reinforced the connection between commercial space and national security. The executive order created a stable environment for investment. This declaration set the stage for increased government focus and funding. Political decisions in Washington, D.C. impact the space industry. In December 2025, President Trump designated space as a national priority.
Investors see space as the next great economic frontier.
Investments are foundational for new industries and infrastructure.
More investment leads to technological breakthroughs and new opportunities.
The competition drives faster innovation, benefiting technology's future.
Space investment could transform internet access and climate data.
The space economy's benefits will be felt on the ground.
Record investment in 2025 represents a shift in human perspective. We see ourselves as a species with a future extending into the solar system. Governments and investors fund a new chapter in human history. The journey to becoming a spacefaring civilization is underway.